Hello friends, I continue to tell you about the preconceived Eloncity project. You already know a lot about him, and we do not need to talk about its prospects. This project will sell all your tokens. Today we will talk specifically about the coin ECT. Also we will try to understand why it is needed. The ECT is a utility token designed to facilitate energy exchange within an Eloncity microgrid and among adjacent Eloncity microgrids. The ECT will have two primary functions. A medium of exchange. On the Eloncity networks, the ECT is used for energy exchange. The consumers earn ECTs by providing their surplus energy to peers on the networks. The community member uses ECT to access local electricity services and ECTP-compliant products to store a value. Each ECTP-compliant device needs to reserve sufficient ECTs that is equivalent to the value of its electricity capacity to participate in the automated exchange. That makes the ECTU store of value backed by the value of electricity. The value of each ECT is determined by the total energy transaction volume of the ecosystem, and the velocity of the ECT transactions. Due to the exchange reserve requirements, there is a limit for the monetary Eloncity, which creates value for the ECT and produces a stable token system. ECT performs several important functions in addition to being an environment for energy exchange in a community or in a repository of renewable energy. The most important and valuable role of ECT is unified exchange means for linking energy consumers with solution providers in the field of renewable energy sources decentralized general economy. Communities and villages can use their ECTs to access renewable energy sources, product selection and service options. This process of connecting solution providers to the energy consumer will create a single market for renewable energy sources, which is not limited to geographical separation, political borders, economic barriers or any real or artificial barricades. As this market organically develops from one local community into a single global market, the values of ECT will increase significantly. The coin has a very inefficient mining specification. Before the market reaches the limit of 1 terawatt-hour of the new crop, the miners will receive 16 ECT as a reward for each megawatt-hour of newly collected renewable energy. The total amount of ECT remuneration remains unchanged every time the total amount of newly collected renewable energy doubles. For example, after the first milestone in 1 hour, the miners will receive 8 ECT for each megawatt-hour stored before the market reaches the turn of 2 terawatt-hours. After the second milestone, the miners will receive only 4 ECTs, before the market reaches the turn of 4 terawatt of newly assembled renewable energy. The ECT remuneration scheme continues until the total collected renewable energy reaches 524,288 terawatt-hours. There is also an Eloncity method. Mining based on half-life. The fund selects a half-life mechanism to stimulate early ECTP-compatible investments to store newly collected renewable energy sources. It is expected that the accumulated renewable energy, compatible with the EST, is to be doubled every 3 months. Since newly collected renewable energy is stored in and doubles every time, the time needed to reach the next milestone of storing newly collected renewable energy will become longer. By the time the storage of renewable energy of the new crop reaches 50% of the total primary energy supply within 1 year, it is expected that there will be enough power in the market to balance renewable electricity with demand for electricity. At some point in the future, the energy exchange of buildings and structures is likely to be significantly reduced, since high power becomes more common due to the low cost of battery cells. It is expected that future buildings will be more and more energy self-sufficient. The question at this point will be whether the volume of ECT exchange will still be high or not. An analysis of the fund shows that the exchange of energy due to an electric vehicle charging from roaming will increase significantly and, thus, is compensated for any reduction in the construction of a building volumes of energy exchange. As described in more detail in the Eloncity white paper, event roads will become another network for the distribution of renewable energy sources. It is expected that ECT will continue to play a decisive role as a means for the exchange of energy in this future. We estimate that the total potential value of electricity traded on the network could approach $5.6 trillion United States dollars worldwide by 2040, and the exchange velocity of the token, which is estimated to be 5.1 based on our market reserve design. That implies an eventual token market capitalization of 1.1 trillion United States dollars. However, as future money is worth less than current money, we are discounting the 2040 market cap to present, assuming a prime interest rate of 3% and N equals 22 for 22 years. The resulting 2018 market capitalization of the ECT token is estimated to be 560 million United States dollars as per the equation below. Additionally, the ECT performs several important functions besides being the medium for our energy exchange and the community the store of values of renewable energy. The ECT's most vital and valuable role is to be the unified exchange medium for linking energy consumers to renewable energy solution providers in the emerging decentralized shared economy. The communities and villages can use their ECTs to access renewable energy product choices and service options. This process of connecting solution providers to the energy consumer would create a unified renewable energy marketplace that is not limited by geographical separation, political boundaries, economic barriers, or any real or artificial barricades. As this marketplace grows organically from one local community into a unified global marketplace, the values of the ECT will increase significantly. I tried very hard to tell you about the features of the coin. Her qualities do not end there. You can study all the details yourself after reading the white paper of the project. Also, you can read the technical document if you want. This project is aimed at a very long existence. In his plans to create a global distribution network of electricity. And at the heart of it all is the ECT token. Thanks for viewing and subscribe to my channel.